Greetings all and welcome to Dave's Craft Room. I'm Dave, and on today's video, I'm making a scrap quilt. I legitimately have too much scraps, and so I need to make scrap quilts. And I landed on an idea. There are so many ideas for scrap quilts, but I landed on the idea of doing this very small little 4-patch block. I do not know what it's called, I forget. But basically, it's just a tiny 4-patch here, and then a 2.5-inch square here. And that's it. And the thing is, I think by using some repeating fabrics, we can avoid having it look like too much, because there will be some areas that are the same amongst all the chaos. And then I'm probably gonna tie it. I'm gonna tie it because I feel like tying it makes it look more folksy, more kind of like scrappy. And that's all. So, I mean, this is pretty simple, isn't it? And it's pretty, I hope, quick. Probably not quick just because of how many of these small blocks I'm gonna need. These blocks are 4.5 inches, so I'm gonna need a lot. Here I go. Let's see how it turns out. One and a half inch wide strips. Break it in half at a random point. Select one from one point, from one pile, and one from the other. And sew them up. And make the longest strip in the world. Not even gonna iron it because it's gonna take too long. Just gonna finger press at the machine. Ooh. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I publish new quilt videos like this every other Tuesday at 2 p.m. and please subscribe to my channel. All right, these are the blocks. Actually, these are all the blocks. I don't even know if they're all the blocks. I have not counted them. I have no idea if I have enough. But I've also cut like this pile of 4.5-inch chunks, and that's just to break it up a little bit and cover more ground. And then you may remember from a long time ago I made a lava lamp quilt. I had these 2 blocks that didn't make it into the lava lamp quilt. I'm gonna put it in here. They're 8.5 inches wide, so it's gonna fit perfectly. I'm gonna now sew all this stuff up into 4 patches of these and mix them with these randomly. So here I go. All right, so that was a lot of work to get this far, and I would say this is maybe 2/3 of the way done. I want to have more rows of stuff. They're in a strange configuration because I want them in such a way that the seam allowances will line up. So that's why. This is going to be a proper scrap monstrosity. But however, that's all for today. I'll come back probably, well, for you, no time will pass at all. So here I go. There's blanks. I'm gonna break it up a little bit with stuff like this. This is just random 8.5-inch squares. I think it's gonna look better broken up like that so that it's not quite such a chaos goblin. So I need 10. 10 8.5-inch squares, and then that will be it. There we go. That's the quilt top. Now all I have to do is get it sewn up. And that's it. Alright, I'm going to use this flannel. This is flannel. It's not plaid, but it's flannel for the backing. And I'm gonna tie this quilt. I don't think I've said this yet, but I am moving soon. And I think this is gonna be the last quilt in this craft room, but it's not gonna be the last quilt in Dave's craft room because I'm gonna set it up in my new house as I find a new house. So I need to get this done so that I can start packing. Cool, so let's do it. Now I gotta get some safety pins in here. Cool, so you probably get the idea. I'm gonna finish safety pinning it, and then I'm gonna tie it with, I think, embroidery floss. This is the final result. It turned out so good. That's going to be all for today's video. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and please come again.